I'm up. Everybody quiet down. We gotta get everything ready for snore games! Oh, let me give everybody in the class some life advice. There's 3 things that's guaranteed in this life. Death, taxes, and the fact that watching Snore Games November 29th is guaranteed to put your ass to sleep! Oh, Bobby Monsoon, you're teaching a class in your pajamas? You're damn right! I wish I would waste time putting on my good clothes just to go to sleep. Snore Games will put you to sleep quicker than NyQuil. Nah, Snore Games will put you to sleep quicker than getting put in a guillotine. Nah, Snore Games will put you to sleep quicker than Parliament. The second he walks in a gorilla position every Monday and Friday night, he decides to show up for work. And they want you to pay $30 for the ESPN app to watch this crap. You could go to sleep for free. $30? Yeah, okay. Do y'all remember how important Survivor Series used to be? You had some of the biggest debuts, some of the biggest paradigm shifts ever in professional wrestling. In 1990, The Undertaker debuts, and his debut kicked off a Hall of Fame career that lasted over 30 years, completely changing the game. 1997, even though I don't want to talk about it, the Montreal Screwjob. Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, the birth of Vince McMahon. Whether we like it or not, that changed the entire landscape of professional wrestling. 2012, The Shield shows up, flips WWE on its head, birthing 3 Hall of Fame careers: Jon Moxley in AEW, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins at WWE. Survivor Series is a part of the biggest 4 pay-per-views in WWE: Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and it's supposed to be Survivor Series. We're supposed to be getting next level entertainment. You can even go to last year, dog. At least we got the return of CM Punk after 10 years. We're supposed to get next level entertainment, storylines. We're supposed to be literally building up to go into the 2026. That's going to go in the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. We have no storylines, nothing compelling. Everything is random. They're pulling things out the sky. Nothing makes sense. And on top of that, they're putting 2 stupid ass cages in the ring for absolutely what? Nobody is about to bleed. Nobody is about to do no crazy spots we haven't seen 100,000 times already. Nobody is about to do nothing compared to what we just seen on AEW at Blood and Guts. This is supposed to be war games. No blood, no weapons, nobody taking risks, just the same click, copy, click, paste, click, copy, click, paste crap that we've been getting for weeks and months now. And man, dog, to be honest, I didn't even want to do this because everybody know what this report card's about to look like. Everybody come into class, sit down, shut up, class is in session. But before we start, hey producer, cue that one song for me, would ya? Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. Storyline sucks, so ratings will drop. Triple H sleep at work, he's in bed. TKO is $3 billion in debt. This ad is brought to you by the Pirates in the chat. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get your Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. If you're sick of the BS in professional wrestling, if you're sick of the soulless billionaires taking advantage of the fans, show them you had enough. Go to BobbyMonsoon.com. Get the Ruthless Depression ad t-shirt. Then, now, and never again. Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, The Usos versus Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. Oh, Brock Lesnar's back. Aren't you happy? Oh, I was until I seen his ass rolling down a river. When he came out on his entrance, oh, producer, what the hell? Cue the music. Move in and move out. Rock had his pants down. Back up you gonna do now? Breathe in and breathe out. Snore game thumbs down. Brock Lesnar slipped on his entrance and it had his ass. Rolling, 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 rolling. What? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Come on. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Oh, Bobby Monsoon, what do you grade this though? An F! An F. Yo, they had so many opportunities to tell us why you are going against this other team. You are going against the Vision. Tell us why. Tell us why LA Knight, somebody who's been battling the Vision all year, is not in the War Games. Tell us why. This is the same exact team from last year. All you gotta do is switch Sami Zayn out with Cody Rhodes. We didn't get answers to nothing. And you owe me a new board, Paul Levesque. They're completely abandoning storylines and using the fact that, oh, it's Roman Reigns, it's Brock Lesnar, it's Cody Rhodes in the same ring doing nothing. I guarantee this match won't be 5% of what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre did. You mean to tell me 10 people, 10 of your top superstars, are not going to be able to do what 2 people did? It's clear as day that WWE corporate TKO is taking the biggest loogie they can. They're getting it from the gut and spitting directly in the consumer's face. Why on WWE Raw, you had CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns in the ring. They had the perfect opportunity to be like, yo, if we don't get this, man, Brock Lesnar might join the Vision. They might take over WWE. We're gonna lose anything. There are 0 stakes in the War Games match, men's or women's. Can anyone tell me? Let me know in the comments. Why does a match of Stephanie Valkyrie and Nikki Bella has higher stakes than this men's War Game match? Can anyone in the comments let me know? I'll be waiting. First match we got on Snore Games, a match we all been waiting for. We all been asking for. Stephanie Valkyrie versus Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella got that song we all love. You can look, but you can't touch. Do-do-do-do. This storyline is boring as fuck. Nikki Bella, dog, you would do so much better in NXT. You would do so much better not in a world heavyweight championship picture. You mean to tell me out of the list of talented females you got on that roster, you can't find anybody that legitimate that could go against Stephanie Valkyrie that could actually build her up as a badass? You can't think of nobody. Well, let me help you out. Natalya! Why are we doing the Natalya gimmick where she's coming out as a badass UFC fighter? No one can answer why in the hell is Natalya on AAA with a gimmick that'll go over so easy in WWE, but it's just not, she's not bringing it to WWE. WWE Creative isn't having her go against Stephanie Valkyrie. Stephanie Valkyrie versus that badass Natalya that she be on AAA will be 1,000 times better than this Nikki Bella character. Oh, Bobby Monsoon, you forgot to give it a grade. I thought it was self-explanatory. An F! A F. Next, we got a rematch that we all wanted and asked for. John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio. And I give this an F. A F. Dog, what in the hell, bro? No one asked for this crap. You literally couldn't think of anybody else that could take advantage of John Cena last PLE ever in life. This is what I'm talking about with WWE. The lack of effort. The lack of they don't even care anymore. You just gave us this match on Monday Night Raw. Oba Femi, Trick Williams. You ever hear these people, you idiots? I would have took Joe Hendry. At this point, I would have took Randy Orton one more time. I would have took AJ Styles. Give us the moment they have at Clash in Paris one more time, bro. Oh, but Bobby Monsoon, who you think gonna win the match? I don't care. If John Cena wins the match, I don't care. Dominic Mysterio wins the match, I don't care. Oh, spoiler alert! If you think they're about to have a match like AJ Styles and John Cena, if you think they're about to have a match like Cody Rhodes and John Cena, it ain't about to happen. WWE didn't put John Cena in the ring with somebody that could have a match of that magnitude. We know Dominic Mysterio's fire. We know that he has good in-ring work. But to be John Cena's last match, we're not gonna get anything close to being memorable. This is sad. This is disgusting. The last year for John Cena has been a shit show. The last time now tournament that's just handed to Gunther. No surprises. They're not even trying to throw any type of curveball. They're literally handing it to Gunther. They know the dirt sheets leaked it to everybody. Everybody knows Gunther's about to win. I don't know what the heat is with John Cena and WWE, but somebody has to figure this out. Hopefully John Cena one day lets the cat out of the bag, because John Cena and Paul Levesque has been contradicting themselves. John Cena says that he has nothing to do with creative. Paul Levesque said he does. Which one is it? When you see smoke, you could bet your ass it's a fire. I wonder what's going on. I wonder why John Cena is being treated like this. This makes absolutely no sense. I'm not looking forward to this match. This is one of the reasons why this show is called Snore Games. And for them to even be charging for tickets, asking for $30 for an app to watch this crap is a joke. Oh, on top of that, you only get 4 matches. If you pay $4,000 to sit on the floor seats, that means you're paying $1,000 for Nikki Bella, Stephanie Valkyria, $1,000 for John Cena and Dominic Mysterio, $1,000 for 2 boring-ass War Games matches. Next, you got the women's Snore Games match. It has no feeling. It has no stakes. It has no consequences. The best thing about this for me is Lash Legend, because even though the creative has been horrible, Lash Legend has been the one person that every time she puts her hands on somebody, even if she grabs somebody's hair, if she snuffs you with a clothesline, an elbow, a fist, it just looks real. We are so sick of Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair hugging each other. We are, oh my God, we are definitely so sick of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky hugging each other. Oh, we're besties. AJ Lee has one job. None of these, baby girl. None of these. We don't want to see you swimming in San Diego! With the heels, you got Nia Jax. Cool, she's gonna give a solid performance. Hopefully she does better than last year, because you know I love Nia Jax, the BBWs, but baby girl, last year wasn't the best look. I think Nia Jax, she's gonna step it up this year. And I really should do a video comparing this match to the women's Blood and Guts match, because that is the exact comparison of the effort that's being given in WWE compared to AEW. We're not saying you even got to go as hard as the women's on Blood and Guts. But my God, how can you watch what the women's did in AEW, then you're about to do what you're about to do Saturday? Just the same old redundant crap. We're not going to get next level nothing. It's sad because these women are incredible. A lot of these women are Hall of Famers, legends. A lot of these women have so much more they could be displaying on the global stage. But WWE Creative refuse to do anything but the same redundant crap, then keep their hands in our pockets constantly. It's just sad, man. Thanksgiving is supposed to be a time for giving. It's supposed to be a time for when you spend with your family. And man, Snore Games is completely ruining my holidays. I don't care about Thanksgiving. I don't care about Black Friday. It's just, I am dreading watching this stupid ass pay-per-view, to be honest. But let me know in the comments what y'all think about that. And if I missed any grades, let me just clarify. Stephanie Valkyria, Nikki Bella, F. John Cena, Dominic Mysterio, F. Women's War Games, F. Men's War Games, F. WWE, F. TKO, F. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. It's Bobby Monsoon, 215. Like, comment, subscribe. Bah!